Another with maybe at 4 minutes or so.
And you got Tazewell coming up in 3 days,
yeah.
too.
So
53-36, the Vikings with the lead. Cats just unable to get anything going consistently here in this ball game. A little miscommunication nearly cost them there, but Brianna Owens driving baseline, tries to go up, but realizes Minor's there, gets it back out. Campbell dribbling out left wing. They're definitely guarding Campbell out past the three-point line now after a couple of long makes for Jada in this one. 4 minutes, Cats sort of dribbling around, but they don't have the time if they're going to make a run. Sidnor gets it, tries to drive, goes left hand and got it. And we saw Allie make some shots early in the game, but she kind of has been quiet since. How much is that for Allie?
She's at 8 right now. But then that's what we got to work. We got to work inside game. Now, here's the thing here. You have
wide open look here for Aaron Walker, and she airballs it, and it goes out of bounds.
Now here's the thing.
Ball.
If you're Virginia High right now, drive it to the hole because you have Aaron Walker out there has 4. Addison Minor, your best player, has 3 right now.
It's a 15-point lead for the Vikings. Now Jada has it out way deep over on the right wing. Now she'll come back in, take a long
rebound.
2. Her toe was on the line, and a miss. And she misses it strong. Rebound goes to Richards. They try to push it, get it underneath. There's Walker, an easy layup. Nobody got back defensively. Up to 17 now, the lead for the Vikings.
Just kind of jogging.
Jada with it, spins off the defender, now driving, goes right-hand layup, got fouled on her way up. Would have been nice to see that and catch the front of the rim and go down, but it hit off the front and bounced out. Jada will go to the line to try to cut it back to 15 with 4 minutes to go. And if you got a run left in you better start right now.
Get it right here.
But like you said, the defensive rebounding has not been consistent enough tonight really for any sort of run.
That's 5 on Aaron Walker there, so she's out for the game. You got 4 minutes left here. Just be aggressive. Do what you can here at this point.
Yeah, the freshman Fritz comes in for Walker.
Jada, we got to make these count right here.
She has a chance to cut it to 15 points deficit. She makes the front end back to 16.
You know, and hope I'm not jinxing here, but we've done really good from the line also in the streak that we've had. We've shot really well from the free throw line.
That free throw was good as well. Campbell will come and sit, and they'll bring in Lauren DeLeon, who has
4.
Yeah, she's playing with 4 fouls here in the final 4 minutes of this one. Like you said, she hadn't been on the floor very much, and that's somebody who's usually playing quite a bit. I mean,
but it's hard. You know, if she got too early. You know, it's you know how long you let them sit. It's hard to gauge that. And she came back in and got another one quick, so it's. And then she came back in again and got another quick one, so it's hard. 55-40
Tennessee High as Minor has the ball. She dropped it there, and Bailey tried to get it. But Minor throws it way over the head and into the student section down there on the Tennessee High side. And it goes out of bounds, turnover.
And right there at this point, just continue to play your style of the basketball, get some baskets down here, get some points, and we'll be okay. We can cut in this lead a little bit.
And don't come down here and just settle for a 3 either. You got 3:35 to go.
Set
you can cut
up
it to 12.
play. Yeah.
You can cut it to 13 right here. Amaya Lee driving, gets it back out. Sidnor. She'll dribble it out to the top of the key against Richards. Closely guarded there and gets a screen and a foul there. She stepped out trying to get away from the screener. That was Bailey who set the screen, but a foul.
We're 1-1 here, so we got to make these count.
We'll see what Allie can do. She had a chance earlier.
They called it on Kerrigan.
They ended up calling it an illegal screen, moving screen on Kerrigan. So instead of going to the line, the Cats, it'll count as a turnover. Of course, that goes right with the way the game's been anyway, right? So 55-40 after the turnover. Jada trying to play some defense on Hatcher. And an open 3 wide open as they try to drive.
Here.
And the rebound goes to Minor. And so they'll just sort of pull it back out here and let the time run a bit. Hatcher ends up with it, and timeout called by Tennessee High with a 15-point lead and 3:07 to go. And timeout brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. Yeah, I don't know what happened right there. Bailey had the screen set, and they initially called something else. I think one ref talked about communication being off. Maybe their communication was off. I just hope it isn't this far off in the boys' varsity game because Tennessee High, they're going to be physical too.
It's not going to get any better, believe me.
It usually doesn't change. Does the full minute timeout, 55-40. Unless the Cats go on quite a run here Tennessee High will have their 15th win of the season. I mean, this is a good Tennessee High team, and there's no doubt about that.
But you know, it's possible. You know, you can sit here and say we got 3 minutes left. You know, we're down by 15. You know, we haven't played well, and things are not in our favor right now. But again, I mean, we got girls who can just heat up, and they can hit 3 threes in a row. You just don't know. You know, it does look grim right now. But like I said, you got 3 minutes left. You know, play aggressive, do what you can, and see what happens.
And we've seen Tennessee High have issues from the line basically all day. So
yeah, they gotta make those free. If we foul them here, they gotta make them. So we'll see.
The foul count, it's not going to be as high, I don't think, as the last game against the Cats, but it's still pretty high. They get it to Minor underneath a wide open look.
You can't let that happen.
And they get it back to 17. And now Jada is going to go in transition, set up a three, line it up, fire, and she got it. Really been the only offense for the Cats tonight for Jada.
Got a D up here. Got a
three. Cats trying to put on some pressure with 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Lauren has to get off of her, though, because she's playing with 4. So they're going to put Jada back on the point.
Well, they have Lauren on Addison Minor right now.
And you know that's where they're going to try to get it if they want to score here. If not, they can just sort of hold it out. Coach Timmons is going to want some pressure, and they end up getting a foul caught on Jada.
Is that 4? Is that 5 on her? No, there's only 2.
What would you do right now? What if you just kept maybe 2 shooters out there and went to this other group and sort of let them sort of go foul happy where they're not in as bad a foul trouble?
Well, you know, even in a situation like this is a learning. You learn in losses. You know, if we do lose this game, you learn in the loss. And I don't have an issue with you keeping your starters out there because they gotta play. They gotta face adversity. And down the road in the playoffs, you know.
There's Sidnor trying to run in transition after the missed free throw. The rebound is a tie-up. Jump ball will go to Tennessee High. 57-43, 2:22 to go. Yeah, at this point, you just got to start lobbing up threes, which Jada, he's hit several in this one. Nearly gets a steal. The ball's loose. And
that should be a foul on Hatcher. Should be a foul on Hatcher. Has to.
They end up calling Jada for a push.
Hatcher was holding her arm. You know, I truly believe he called that because Timmons was arguing with him about a call at the other end. I mean, there's no way the guy over here should have made that call. I mean, Hatcher had Jada arm pinned.
You could see it from this angle, but he really couldn't see it.
Right, he's on the other side. That's the official over here, his call.
Yeah, on the far side of the court made the call as Hatcher will go to the line, 57-43, now 58-43, and they'll have another free throw coming as they make the front end. It's now 9 fouls on the Cats. Amaya Lee checks over with Coach Timmons again. This one not been a very cleanly played game really for either team at that point. As far as a lot of turnovers. And Jada Campbell has it over on the right wing, guarded closely, has to get it out and gets it to Sidnor, dribbles it around from the right wing to the left, now at the top of the key, driving right hand, got a good one-on-one opportunity, couldn't get it down but got fouled. 58-43, and Sidnor will go to the line for 2. What is Sidnor sitting at points-wise?
She has 8 right now.
9 after that one. Gets it back to 58-44.
But like I said, we're going to face some adversity down the road, so this is a good learning experience right now for our girls. This is the second one.
Jump ball, good play there by Lauren. Even playing with 4 fouls, she's able to get the jump on Minor, and the ball will go back to the Cats after the miss on the second free throw attempt from Sidnor.
Well, you had mentioned over the back. I mean, that
might have been it. Yeah, she kind of adjusted at the end. She was like, uh-oh, I played with 4, and she actually got out of it, I guess. It could have probably been an over the back. I think they've forgotten that call this year. Jada going in, contact. They call a blocking foul. It goes against Minor, but gets applause from the Virginia High side as Campbell will go to the line. And really, that's the only thing you can do at this point. Drive it, hope to get fouls, get points with the clock not running. Because I mean, you're at 157.
And like I said, we in this winning streak, we've done really good from the free throw line.
And both teams are at 9 fouls in the second half.
I'll tell you, the one thing I do like, I know they're upset. I know they want to win this game, but I like the fact that they're down there smiling. And because, you know, you can't let this game affect you.
Taylor Owens comes down with the offensive board to put back and got it. Jada missed the back end, but Owens came up, made the shot, and got fouled. 58-47.
She makes this, and that's what I said, that you never know. Like, she makes this as a 10-point lead. You get a turnover, you hit a three, and it's 7-point lead. So here we go.
58-47. Owens to the line. Free throw bounces out, rebounded by Minor. And here comes Tennessee High. It's an 11-point lead for the Vikings, but they've cut it. It was 17 earlier, just a couple of minutes ago. Hatcher has it guarded closely by Campbell. She dishes it out to Fritz. You got to pick somebody to foul, don't you? They'll get they'll end up getting Lee there. Really, both Viking players ran into each other. Amaya Lee just ended up in the middle, and she's going to get blamed for it. Huh. Really, I've never seen that before.
I think we've seen a little bit of everything tonight.
Yeah, and we've only done one game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
another game to go.
Yeah, we've seen a parent ejected in the first 2 minutes of the game, which
I don't even know. Was it 2 minutes?
Yeah, I don't even know. First free throw was good, 59-47. Man, tell me that doesn't send a message right behind your bench.
Yeah. But I tell you what, it sent a message to the fans because, even though like the calls, officiating and stuff like that,
fans are going to talk.
Yeah. But they've been quiet. I've been in this building, and believe me, it's been a lot louder than this. So that did send a message.
60-47. Oh, I know that. I wouldn't say anything either. We better watch out.
Yeah.
60-47 as the Cats try to push it here. Amaya Lee has it guarded by Hatcher. Dribbles it out to the top of the key. A minute and a half to go. As Campbell tries to dribble, goes with the floater right hand. Doesn't get the roll. Ball bounces out of bounds off of Bailey. She's trying to keep it alive, but goes out, and it'll go to Tennessee High. Cats trying to put some pressure on the inbounder here. Coach Tim is not happy with that. Nobody
Jada can't foul. Jada can't foul.
She's playing with 4. And they're trying to get it back across the court. There's Minor with it in the corner, but that's fine to have her in the corner with it. 60-47, and 13-point difference. Jada trying to get a turnover, and they get a foul as she was running diagonal with the point guard, but they call it. And that'll probably be it for Jada.
She might not be at 4.
She's
at 4.
All right, Jada's got 4 now. You can make a minute and 4 seconds last a long time. We'll see what the Cats do. I think a lot of it have to do if these are made here. As Hatcher is at the line, misses, or makes the first one, that is. Straight through, 61-47.
The one thing we looked at, we like to get to about 50-plus points and keep the other team, about around 40. And right now we're the opposite there.
There's a long three taken by Jada, missed. The rebound goes to Minor. She falls down, and they don't call it travel. They end up calling a jump ball, and it'll go back to Tennessee High. I swear.
How's that not a travel? She fell down with the ball. How's that not a travel?
55 seconds to go. It'll go back to Tennessee High. I feel like I've said that a lot today. It'll go back to. As Hatcher dribbles it out of a double team, here come the Vikings. Don't really need to do a whole lot. They dish it out to Minor on the wing and throw it around. 45 seconds to go. Let's see what the Cats opt to do here.
At this point, I wouldn't foul.
Yeah, it's a 15-point game.
Try to get a turnover, or if they shoot it, get the rebound. There you go.
They do. They get a miss. Amaya's going to try to push here. She gets it to Sidnor in transition. Low pass, but Sidnor drives right hand and made it on the layup. 62-49 with 27 seconds to go. I thought for a second there that Allie may have waited a little bit too long to put that up. She was almost underneath the basket, but ended up putting it in anyway. 27.1 seconds to go, and it's 62-49.
Well, I thought she was going to lose it there for a second. It kind of got pushed from behind there, but, she stayed with it and stayed focused there. But this is what I like to see. You're down and they're still fighting.
They cut it to 11-point game just a second ago.
Yeah, they're still fighting, so. And this is what you need when it comes to district play and playoff time. You need this.
And you got a couple of days off too before you come back at home and play Tazewell.
We're 5-0 in the district right now, but Lebanon's right behind us. I believe they're 5-1.
Yeah, that game on February 6th against Lebanon, it'll be the final home game for the Cats.
And it could be huge.
Could be for all the marbles, couldn't it, if Lebanon keeps on winning?
I believe that they won last night. I believe it was a district game. I can't remember exactly who they played. I believe it was maybe Richlands, maybe.
So that was a full 1 minute timeout. Again, brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. quick reminder here that we'll be doing the boys varsity game right after this one is over. For the girls' side of things, it's 62-49 with 27 seconds to go.